The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. And a big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Really effective concept against the zone there. It helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
The pressure ramps up on third and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That great first drive by this offense capped off the third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to punch it in.
Offense being aggressive. They go for 2 early in the game on the first drive, and they don't come away with the points now. How's that going to impact the game?
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. making checks. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Grabbed over the middle, it's Tate.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive.
Out of space. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you've got to find him in the passing game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Donaldson. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. The Buckeyes are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Donaldson. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Looking to throw on first down. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 6.
First play of the period will be a second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Gets the back moving. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, third in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. With the defense, they will...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Buys a little time. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Tate. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about this.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Makes the grab. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Goes to the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Thrust that arm out. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Peoples. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Peoples. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. It didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Catch in the middle. It's Tate. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Donaldson. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Graham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on 2nd and 7. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years.
There he goes to the right. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out fast. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. A little release to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The pass play, they hoped, would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. It looked for a second like he might be able to break that tackle and score a touchdown. Just wasn't able to get it done.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. Hard-hitting tackle.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic? Well, we've got fast guys, too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense, and you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Peoples.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Right down the middle. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here comes the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Downs. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires left. Complete downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 26, Ohio State.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout.
Final stand of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Donaldson. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed jump play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ballgame, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense changing the play. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air, it's Sayin. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Sends it back in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Quick strike complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Got a man. It's Graham. They'll immediately call timeout.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
It's caught. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, it's Donaldson. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, going up top. Makes a connection. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Brings up second down.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Wants to go up top. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, first down and more. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Green 25. Arrow, arrow. Logger, logger, carrier. Pilot, pilot. Gorilla, gorilla. Go! 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Go! Go! Tuna! Dino! Dino! Bang! Here we go! Griffin! Griffin! Ready, go! Easy! Acorn! Acorn! Set! Go! Griffin! Pilot! Lasso! Lasso! Arrow! Get set! Get set! Hawk! 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 Cricket! Belly stunner! Logger! Lion! Lion! Terrier! Terrier! Go! Come on, set! 325. Flip, flip. Longer. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. To kick off to get this game underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Its first time out of the half. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Allard. With the catch, it's Singleton. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. It's Singleton.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll go to the air. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The give to the tailback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To throw, it's Russell. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught on the outside, it's Hale. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And when you think about free safeties, you think about hitters, right? You think about guys that spin down the box. You don't think about coverage as much as you do with corners. But a nice job by staying with this man. Man-to-man coverage isn't always easy proposition. That's a good job staying with this guy, making the INT.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
That's caught. It's Singleton.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, This guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the
catch inside the 25. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Aller. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance in this one early.
Motion from the wide receiver. The snap sets up the throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They want to run it left here. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Gets it out quickly. Wide open spaces. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football. They have not been that so far, whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throw.
He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got room on the return. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making checks. Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To the air, it's Russell. Makes the grab, it's Hale. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Here's the pressure. And here's the third interception of the night.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to pass. It's Aller. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes it from the gun on third down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. So here they come going for it on fourth and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Wide receiver going in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
You know, I offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved. Out in the perimeter in space, we can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And the Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Dumps it off in the flat. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Penn State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Snap coming before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to get it through the air. He lets one fly deep. And that is his fifth interception, and he comes out to try for 6. He'll be lucky. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Connection to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. Still running at the 40. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Short hands, it's Reynolds. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine.
He's loose. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Aller. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Snagged in the middle. It's Saunders. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Snap in the shotgun. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Back to throw, it's Russell. Under fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Young. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing?
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Russell. Swings it out to the flat. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Now adjusting. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass.
Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Makes the catch at the 30. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Making side adjustments here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Aller. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. You got to be honest, I like it.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
At this point, it's a lot about pride for this offense. They're just trying to find a way to get on the board. They have been shut out. That last incompletion, I mean, they're now trying to take shots to see if they can just come up with something. I don't even know if they believe they can get it done. It just feels obligatory, guys, at this point. Let's just throw it up and see if something good can happen.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unleashes to the end zone. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hit as he throws. With the catch, it's Saunders. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Just keep swinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Pena. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they can ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Quick toss. We don't get matchups like this every week, but when we do, all eyes are focused. A top 10 matchup, playoff expectations becoming a storyline, and the stakes are soaring in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Creates a little room. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Dropping back, it's Russell. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do. He threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Hauls it in down the sideline. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll haul in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Offense changing the play. Back back to pass. It's Aller. Catch in the middle. It's Saunders. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll go to the ground, finding open areas. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Looking left. He's got an open man. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Fair catch, called for and made. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Looking to fire. Going over the top. He's got it inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jared...
Ernie on the jet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Rushes on him. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Young. Touchdown, Bama! A great catch and run for 6.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Allard. He's got him in the flat. Still on his feet at the 40. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter.
First down and stay. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score Alabama 14, Penn State.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all of the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
To the air, it's Russell. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down, and they'll give up the ball. This, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a first and goal. Wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They'll look to throw on third and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Looking downfield, it's Allard. Oh, they're after him. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on fourth down and goal.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown tie.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll line up to go for two.
Check. Black 30, set. Dino. Ho. Rollers.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Turning it on! Oh, a lot of space. At the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day, but will carried away with that roughing penalty. He wants to change this route. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Penn State! Fitted in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. He gets in there for the two-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Russell. Floats it out in space. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completion.
Going up top. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball.
He's going to fire deep. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Aller. Finds his tight end. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to throw it. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
The pitch. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Nothing doing again. A 3rd straight stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the defense there. Backs against the wall on 3rd down. You know you're going to see run. You're able to stuff it, and you send a little bit of a message. I know it's early in the game, and we know you're going to continue trying to run the football, but you are going to have to earn every inch you get.
To throw, it's Aller. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way.
And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. going right to work up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. Gets away from one, finds room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look... as it is, and the QB is trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Takes the easy one to the back. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Crimson Tide now has it on 2nd down as we open the final period. Wants to throw again. Got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Going for 6. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
It's complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football.
Wide open spaces. Smacks him with the stiff arm.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Aller. Finds his man. Delivers the stiff arm. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Got his man quickly. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The option look. Now the pitch. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Motion from the back. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Back to pass, it's Aller. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Young.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Young. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
Listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Hauls it in. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line as they come out of their own territory with a vengeance. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Here comes the heat. Complete downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started.